Oh boy, it's about to get pretty interesting for XRP. All those people that believe we're going to zero, well, I think they're wrong. And in fact, XRP is holding up pretty well with macro sentiments in the market about to turn extremely bullish. What are some of the key things to look out for in XRP, and why is everyone suddenly going super bullish on a $50 or maybe even $100 price prediction? Well, guess what? We're going to break all of it down in this video. So go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button, and let's get into it. So as we head into a pretty big week, many people are now predicting we could see a nice spike in the cryptocurrency market. In fact, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP all showing some really strong movement in a big week. PPI predictions and CPI look favorable to a bullish move in the market. And then we step foot towards rate cuts. Right now, 92% of people believe a 25 basis points cut is coming, and 8% believe we could even see a 50 basis points. This would be great for markets and XRP alike. Now, that isn't all. We actually now join the party when it comes to the actual central bank rate cuts in line with the rest of the world. Bear in mind, the US, as an example, is actually behind, but fundamentally is in line with cumulative policy rate cuts over the last two bull markets. Like I said, this could play out very, very favorably. And more importantly, when XRP, we could see a nice spike. Now, given the fact rate cuts are coming, people are looking to acquire altcoins. Altcoin season, in my view, is very much here, and XRP is no exception. We are seeing big moves on XRPL. We broke down the fundamentals of why XRPL is going to be so important, but look at this. XRPL now breaking 7 million wallets, with the highest balance over there at 1.69 billion XRP, and total cumulative 64.69 billion. This is a massive step up, and we are seeing more and more people heading over to use XRPL. But what about Coinbase and all the FUD with XRP? Why is everybody selling it if you are so bullish, 2-bit? What is going on? Well, interestingly, Bill Morgan did actually look into this, and he says Coinbase, well, they're not manipulating the price of XRP. In fact, this is a bigger narrative. In fact, he said one heck of a theory is that Coinbase being against XRP. He said before, noting that the token's movement today are consistent with its established trends, the suggestion of manipulation by Coinbase falls to hold up, and XRP's price prediction appears more reflective of broader crypto market. Take into effect, by the way, that a number of different exchanges continued to de-hold XRP. The question has to be here, why? Why are they all getting rid of XRP, and why and how does this play out forwardly? Well, the reality is, I think people expect a big price movement, therefore they simply don't need as much, or we're starting to see some liquidity games like we see with things like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and many others. Don't forget, many people believe the inflows of ETFs for those companies will be huge. In fact, people are now predicting a $50 price prediction as ETFs come in. And remember, October is the date to have it in your diary. It isn't hopium, it's math. Market structure, as well as, more importantly, those pushbacks against the forecast could ignite XRP to significant price rallies. Don't believe me? Take a look at the technicals. The technicals are looking very favorably indeed, with a potential now break looking to head on to that $5 price range. As you can see here, coming off the bottom range and breaking out of this channel could signal a bullish move up to $5. In line with market liquidity, rate cuts, and much more, XRP could be set for a big move. And don't forget, there's big partnerships continually building out. For example, Air China's new partnership announcing that you will now be able to get flights and pay with XRP. This could be a big news. Why? Well, remember, China doesn't like cryptocurrency. They have actually banned it, and they ban on digital assets in mainland China, using Hong Kong as their gateway into the markets. All of this plays out very favorable for where XRP is going. They have global payment systems. They also have interest rate cuts, and overall macro sentiment in the market is going to turn bullish. So if you are not bullish on a $5 XRP or even beyond that, well, the reality is, I don't think you've been in crypto long enough. And I know the haters will say, 2-bit, you are talking too quick. You're full of nonsense. The macro is not playing out as you expect. Well, the reality is, and I would argue, that's just simply not the case. Look at the chart. The chart is telling us XRP here on the weekly playing out very favorable. And like I said, I think we're in for a strong move aligned to capital inflows, market easing, quantitative easing, and everything else you could possibly chuck a take a sink at. XRP could be on for a very strong move. And I, for one, am excited to bring you all the latest when it comes to this. Bullish price predictions, drop them in the comments. But it feels like every day more and more good news comes out aligned to the wider market. Is the bear market here? Are we going to zero? Absolutely freaking not. XRP, in my opinion, well, it's going to the moon very soon. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And by the way, if you enjoyed this type of style, just let me know. Hit the like button and we'll do some more of it. As always, see you soon. Bye-bye.